selected. Ready.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Kenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul.
Entering play call screen.
The Tar Heels will put total leather and will get started. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kentucky's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running, DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch.
The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession. That is huge for their
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
First down here for the offense.
Selected.
They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Empty and
they try to go draw, but
there's
there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Getting some heat. Nifty little dance step. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Well, great job there by the defense, because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Inside zone.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
The give and the run on 4th down. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, that'll be 1st and goal.
I got to challenge my guys all throughout the week. When we get in these short yardage situations, who's the bigger man? Who's the better man? Who's going to be more physical? These are the situations we practice all week. Challenge the manhood of the offensive line, and they come through in a big way.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He worked his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options, while a red option is selected.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
15 options, that attempt is selected.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coach...
And the ball's on the ground. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Entering play
As a defense, you just want to steal some possessions, create some turnovers, force the fumble. Man, what a break for the offense to fall back on it. Those are moments that you just get a little bit frustrated because it's the luck of a bounce.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Coach suggestions.
Love the play call offensively, attacking this defense in a lot of different ways. That time they used the jet sweep. They used the speed of the wide receiver to generate yet another first down.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Fights off a defender. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Suggestions.
This defense has to find a way to account for this tight end. He's working the middle of the field, and I don't know if that was a busted coverage, but there was nobody near him. That's just too simple.
Gonna run it. It's Patterson. Runs through the tackle. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Entering play call.
That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. That's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do.
There are 8 categories.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you play a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
He's back to throw on second down. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they can be successful on offense.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. If you're starting like that, now what opens up play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Entering play
Not all DBs make the play again, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Going with the ground game left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Coach suggestions.
How about
there
the
are 6
defender
categories.
being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Slips through the line. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The back goes in motion. The give on the inside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Right corner.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit.
You have 12 options, punt is selected.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Motion from the offense. Power football with the run. Tackle is made after the 1st down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They move the chains on the ground. Now another 1st down. Back to pass. It's Vandergrift. Floats it out in space. At the 40, there he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Aerial assault continues. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They're trying to get to it. He finds his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. They put on the heat and they blocked it. That's a live ball and the defense has it. Discards a man. Touchdown, North Carolina! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Entering play call, coach
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Categories. You have 15 options. Add empty selected.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime updates. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half.
Selected.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. What a snag by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, or proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all offseason. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is. You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting through.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Inside zone.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here. Just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, the ground game. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wants to fire on second down. Quick strike complete. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and rolling the sticks for a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He'll do it himself. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Quarterbacks like this are what makes college football so special today. It seems like we see these unbelievably athletic quarterbacks all across the country, week in and week out, making plays like this. Guys that are true dual threats. That can hurt you not only throwing it, but can hurt you running it as well.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Play call, coach suggestions.
Kentucky has the back of the big blue offense, takes the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Entering play call,
Nowhere to
coach
run on that one. He
suggestions.
loses 4 on the carry. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Back to throw, it's Vandergrift. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35.
There are 8 categories.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Back to throw, it's Vandergrift. And that pass intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, UNC! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job of making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. A 1st down for the offense.
Spread.
Leaves it with the running back. Smashes through. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the back. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. He breaks a tackle.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open game.
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Give to the running back. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To throw, it's Vandergrift. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Between the uprights, it's good.
Entering play call, special
So after
teams,
putting
you
3
have
on the
7
board, the
options,
kickoff team is
5,
out
4,
there ready to
return
boot it
left
away.
Selected.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to take off. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's running in the open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
the Tar Heels
options.
will snap it on
HPY
1st and 10.
WK is selected.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Running to the left. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up to tack
there
one
are 8
more onto that lead.
categories. You have 15 options. Pad empty selected.
And the extra point splits the uprights and the lead balloons to
Entering
15.
play call,
Let's go to the
special
studio
teams.
now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the
Entering
job,
play
and that's
call,
not a
coach
given.
suggestions.
They're up
There
by
are 6
12
categories.
over the Royals. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happening up this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And he got a hand in there,
Entering
knocks it
play
away,
call,
incomplete.
coach suggestions.
Zone
There are
coverage
6
that time, and the
categories.
quarterback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
And he gets it up to the 36.
Entering
It'll be
play
a first
call,
down.
suggestions.
The
There are
Wildcats
6
want to crank the
categories.
tempo.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Entering
Nice
base number
pitch and
3, you
catch
have
there,
5
and they'll have
options.
enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Looking left. Makes the grab. Oh, he thought for sure he was going
Entering
to be
play
able to
call,
house that one, but a
suggestions.
huge
There are
pickup
6
all the way down to
categories.
the 12.
Give cushion.
Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. They're going to throw it again. Coming after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He almost punched
Entering
it in
play
for
call,
6. They'll get him down
suggestions.
at
There
the
are 6
1-yard line.
categories.
First and
Yes.
goal and a touchdown here really gives them
Give
momentum.
cushion.
Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown,
Entering play
Kentucky.
call, coach suggestions.
And how
There are
about this
6
play by the offense?
categories.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting a
Entering
touchdown.
play call,
And they
special
did tack
teams.
on the
You have
extra
7
point, by the way,
options.
knocked it right down the middle.
Return
Lining up
left
to cover the
selected.
kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Entering
Yeah,
play
because you
call,
know this
coach
defense is going to be playing the
suggestions.
run.
There
They're
are
going to
8
be loading the box,
categories.
trying to get
15
tackles,
options.
using their
26
timeouts to get the
is
football
selected.
back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
We have arrived
Entering
at the
play
2-minute
call,
warning,
coach
a one-possession
suggestions. There
game
are
as
8
this
categories.
offense tries
You
to
have
hold
15
on.
options.
Now on
26
second down, and we'll
selected.
probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve
Entering
time for
play
their
call,
offense.
coach suggestions.
Big
There are
third
8
down for these
categories.
defense.
You have
Listen,
15
you've got to
options.
get the ball
Outside
back.
zone
You
is
know what they're
selected.
doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
And the Tar Heels get enough for the first down. Quick timeout called by the
Entering
defense,
play
stopping
call,
the clock
coach
to save as much
suggestions.
time as
There are 8
possible for their
categories. You
offense.
have 15 options. Counter Y is selected. Player formation. There are special teams. Field goal. There are 6 punt. Eugene Heel.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
QB kneel. There are 6 categories. QB kneel is selected. Clock management. Formation. There are 8 categories. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. Coach adjustments. Tempo adjustment option is set. Tempo adjustment option is set to 2 clock. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. Player formation. There are 8. Formation. There are 8 categories. Clock management. QB kneel.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the
Entering
21.
play call. QB kneel. There are 6 categories. QB kneel is selected.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Puntbacks cover is selected.
The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and made.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6
Got to move
categories.
quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going up top here late in the game. And that pass is intercepted. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Entering play call. Formation. There are 8 categories. There are 6. Single back. Coach adjustments. Formation. There are 8 gun. Concept. There are 8 categories. Up. Keep. Play. Screen pass. Play type. Formation. Coach suggestions.
And now the
there
offense
are 8
will come onto the
categories.
field
You
again.
have 6 options.
So that
HD
defense
stretch
keeps
is
the lead
selected.
right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments
Entering
present
close
themselves.
games
How are they
when
going
you
to
have
handle it?
three
Great
options.
job handling
Stats
a
is
close
selected.
game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.